Secret, they're keeping the numbers here heavy. 4 heroes. They want to try and poke at Nigma. They're going to lead in. Immediate global silence comes out. Mind control starts to run down the two of them, but Matu stays on top of this target. The ult from Puppey brings Weehaw back. They want to get rid of the silencing. Excellent change from Nisha. Catch on to both Weehaw and GH as they'll remove the silencer from the fight. Now turn over towards GH. Zai continuing to keep them all tracked up. Hook shot across from Mind Control. There's the ult though. Miracle, he's ready to try and lead in the turnaround. They find the Ember. Over towards Zai they go. They have the detection, but they get knocked back. Zai. He looks for couriers. He gets one of them. He gets GH's on the way out. In fact, he's going to be able to keep his distance. Matu is just heading in, and he's got a full armlet already on this Wraith King. They cannot beat him down the second time.
Arrow coming in.
See if they can get anything more. They're not done yet. So they want to get behind this tower. Miracle. And he's going to look for the jump.
I love it. I love it.
Zai. He does die for it. But he gets in, he gets another track and makes sure the information's there for the rest of the Secret to know that they just made it impossible for them to sort of attack them a second time. See if Mind Control, can he find his target? He's trying to duke it. He's trying to make Mind Control really think of the knockback from the Cottle into the arrow. Means that there won't be any hook shot to start this one off. Zai is out of there. He gets the track out onto Miracle. Nisha's looking to be on top of GH to relocate in 3 seconds. It's not going to be soon enough. The IO is down. Miracle's got to escape. As Secret, they're ready to chase down Nigma as they've been broken apart. They do not have the support of the IO. Mind Control's back on top of the Ember. Do they have the damage to kill Nisha off in time? He's still alive. There's the hook shot. Finally, they take him down. The Ember will fall. Weehaw can offer damage with the Glaze. The Soulbind connecting the two of them. But a huge ult from Puppey holds Nigma back momentarily. Miracle looking for the jump forward, but another knockback. Puppey with the blinding light, making it ever so hard for Nigma to stay on in top of the fight. Miracle jump forward again. Quick tricks the trade to juke out the Ray Fire Blast. No, you can't get out of it. You're stuck in it. You're helpless.
Secret has to react there. Fast.
I mean, he's going to die. He's got no reincarnate and doesn't even have the mana, so he's going to try and armlet toggle his way out of this one, but 4 heroes of Nigma surround him. See what Secret can get out of this. They try with a sleight of fist. Puppey's in with the backup. Miracle just jumps over immediately. A little too slow, though. The stun wasn't there in time, so Puppey can get an Illuminate out. He's got his Ghost Scepter done as well. Global Silence committed by Weehaw. Can they get these kills? GH will fall. Zai, he's ready to get the tracks up. Starts to chase them down. Zai is continuing to stay on top of Weehaw. Weehaw will turn with the silence. The Secret onto the side. They've lost Nisha. Hookshot in behind the tower. Mind Control. So what can he go for? On the side, Kuro with the Soulbind and the block off. Allows Miracle to jump in onto Puppey. They've got the magical damage through the Ghost Scepter. The arrow from Yapsaw hits perfectly onto Miracle as he comes out of the tricks of the trade. And now Secret, they could try and turn this for even more. Zai keeping the tracks up. Matu start poking before it's even delivered. Getting on top of Mind Control. He's a tanky one and he's going to be saved. GH instantly takes him out. Soulbind into the 2-man silence. Kuro tries to leap forward and he's able to force staff himself away, keeping himself alive. Finally gets cut down by Nisha with the sleight fist. Miracle jumps in with the Ink Swirl stun. Puppey trying to offer some coverage with the Will-O-Wisp. They get Nisha. Mind Control over towards Yapsa and Matuma Man. Matu's trying to bring him down. The Cogs, they're pushing back. Mind Control, he's being healed up by GH. They're keeping the clockwork alive as Matu is taken down the once. The tricks of the trade from Miracle picks up a second kill. Nigma, can they get on top of Matu? Matu is trying to run. Puppey has got anything to offer him. An Illuminate comes blasting out with the smoke screen and the slows are there onto the Wraith King. Nigma, they'll bring Matu down. Now out comes the Global as Nigma can look to try for the cleanup. The silence onto Zai. The Glaives are hitting hard. Double kill for Weehaw. 4 dead on Secret.
They need to keep this pressure bottom. It's gonna win them the game.
I see Miracle. He's already over to Secret's jungle. They've got the relocate coming in as well. Mind Control tries forward with the hook shot. Matu pots the BKB. Starts to fight back with the bashes. The damage from Miracle, it seems to be too much. They'll pop down the Will-O-Wisp. Matu, he turns. They're trying to take down GH and they'll get him. The IO is gone. So they'll Soulbind combo onto the two of them, but Mind Control's been left behind. He'll pop down the Cogs. This is just a disengage for Nigma. The rest of them have to get out of there as they've lost GH and Mind Control. Zai, can he stay on top of them here? The Remnants out onto Weehaw. Weehaw pops the BKB. Starts to punch back. But Matu, he just commits, blinks forward aggressively with the armlet toggle. He'll make sure he doesn't even lose his first life. He's still got 2 lives to play with here with that reincarnate. They're just chasing here, Secret. Zai's in, the relocate. They've got the damage here with the silence. Can they bring down this Wraith King? These armlet toggles from Matu. Finally it will end. Finally he falls, but he's back for round 2. And We Are and Kuro, they're incredibly vulnerable. Kuro is dead. We Are will try and Hurricane Pike himself up to the high ground, but he gets knocked back into the arrow of Yapzor. Yeah, now they can strike back pretty hard themselves as they run straight down mid. Still 35 seconds before the BKB is available again for We Are and Matu. He's just straight on top of them. Instant aggressive blink into the base. Miracle jumps forward. The silence as well as the root, holding Matu in place with the 4 stars. Get Matu back to safety. Armor toggles his way to continue to
that's a
be
strong.
alive. Good old Aghanims. He's got it out. The Dark Portrait. It will be there to punch back at the Wraith King. Mind control. Gets the connection onto Matu. Matu turns with the BKB. He's relying on the lifesteal to heal himself back up, and it'll be enough. He can just take down Mind Control over towards the second target. They're going to be able to find this tool. Maybe not. Miracle with the Abyssal Blade and the jump out. Manages to take him down once, but now Nisha's ready to tag team in. Moves forward with the BKB. Jumping in. Chases down Miracle's Ricky. He is dead without buyback. But no, the buyback's there. He didn't have it for momentarily, but it is back up. So Miracle and We Are, they will need to buy back almost certainly, because Secret, they're going to try and take as much as they can. They did lose Matumba Man. This fight around the pit could be everything. It's a 25k lead at the moment for Secret, but anything could change here. The initiation straight in on Puppy, instantly buys back. The arrow connection is onto Miracle. Miracle needs help. The sentry's down. They've got vision on this Ricky, and Ricky is gone and out for 100. Now over towards Mind Control. The chains connect. Mind Control falls. Secret, they're ready to just run down the rest of them. GH, where's he going to take him? He's going for it. Straight towards the Ancient. They're looking for the base.
They've glyph.
Okay, they've got the glyph. Do they have TP? They've got to get past it. Who's coming back at the moment? It's Zai. Zai has returned.
By heavens, Zai. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he...
I mean, he's headed that way. He feels that they can.
So Ricky cannot get back to base. That's what. So he's going all in here. There's no turning back. You have to go now.
Oh my goodness.
Does he see it? Ah,
they're doing it
too early.
They're coming in with a relocate. They're bringing in We Are. They're doing it for the backdrop protection. Secret, they've got to get back. It's too much damage. They're going to do it. Nigma's going to have to win. Will Whispers out, but it doesn't matter with the BKBs. They hit the Ancient. And Nigma find a way to end the game. 37,000 gold down. Can they hold this, Spawn?
Yeah, the thing is, Bat is cool then. But if Phoenix stalls a bit, yeah, they're going to go for the kill.
Straight up slow into the Rolling Thunder. There's the stun fall up from Funnick. A glimpse will be there onto the left, but they've got the pullback from the Remnant. He's stuck in deep underneath the tower. This Naga Siren is slowly dying to the output from this Leshrac. That's one kill. They quickly move on to a second as Maposhka hits the 6 off the back of that kill. As the Astral Step available, they get the 2 of them. A perfect hold from Hellraisers pushes Navi back from that bottom lane.
Yeah, it's time to back top though. Bat cannot die here. Alright.
A death and a lasso on cooldown there.
Yeah.
Safely back to base. Bottom lane, Crystallize, trying to go on to Roger.
Should I use the ults? Yes. Even cancels the TP with the ulti. Creep died.
I mean, Crystallize, he's having quite a nice game on this Naga Siren. He's getting a lot of space early on.
Yeah. It's time to make moves with Bat, I think. Should not be waiting more.
Top lane, Nyx is just going to jump into his death. They're set up with the sentries and instant silence, and now Hellraisers, they're starting to crumble up here. Funnick.
Nice touch.
It's going to get glimpsed back. The 4th and ready and waiting. He will fall as well. 12-6 now for Navi. A 2k lead.
Yeah, I'm not really blaming Bats or anything.
No. I'm not. You're not at all. This is exactly what we like to hear. Just it's the different options of the ways that you can play the hero in this scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
Funnick.
We have travels on Bats. He's going to backstab them.
Just get the lasso. That's a big grab as he got the damage though to kill Magical. Another Sleight Fist is out and the Remnant's prepared. They're away, and Bat is going to get left behind in the Static Storm. Roger is able to cover him a little bit with the Rolling Thunder, but another slight chains and the glimpse back. Kasani will fall. They do manage to at least find both Pasha and Slayer in return, but still it's not a great trade for Hellraisers. Navi.
Every game.
That makes it incredibly hard to catch him. I mean, already in terms of the catch that they do have, they really need to get him held in the smoke screen if they want a chance of killing this end. But down bottom, they're trying to play Crystallize. Kasani, he's just dying to the illusions. Crystallize is able to turn them on him with this Manta Diffusal done.
He wants his tongue.
Song out. He's been used up into the Remnant combo, but he pots the Manta, gets out. Can he pop this song in time? He cannot. They get the kill on the Naga Siren. Finally able to end Crystallize's survival down here in their own jungle. See if they can catch anything more. Funnick's on the hunt. Pasha, who's stomped. They may wrap back onto this Navi. Slayer and Ilias watching from the low ground. Slayer jukes out the Remnant, but the pullback's there onto Ilias. They've found the silence onto Roger. Clumsy net to set up for Pasha to walk in. There'll be a self-fuels from this Pango, buying him some time as he is able to walk back out of it. Slayer will die as Roger claims the kill. He's still hunting for Ilias as well. Ilias into the trees. On the back of it, Pasha being dealt with by Nyx and Funnick. They get themselves a third kill, and they should be able to find the Disruptor too. Roger is going to have another swashbuckle, and Yules is up in a few seconds. If a TP is attempted, he doesn't even have a TP. Ilias, he's got no way out of this, gets trapped in by his own creep. He's doing a fair bit of damage back to Roger with the Thunder Strike, but with the backup of the Rookie, they easily take him out.
Watch Ember. His double remnant thing.
Is he going to go for it?
His arm. Yules, he did it from fog. He had that time to heal there. He's gonna need the Kibida at some point, but I would even go Bloodstone now, just to be greedy. Top lane.
They've got him. More kills for Crystallize, that they are heading straight over there. Kasani leading the charge. Song's going to be popped. Navi
no
wants
Ember
to try and fight this. Remnant's going to be thrown in from the side. Kasani with a quick Yules up. The initiation from Navi not necessarily perfect as Hellraisers, they're still fighting fit. They can take this fight. Ilias is going to be chased. Disruptor's gone. They're looking for Pasha in the trees. He's trying to hide. Crystallize, he's got to keep his distance away from this bat, but Nyx is already on top of them, wrapping around with the vision. They're getting outnumbered. The napalm stacks up on a Pasha. Pasha is dead. The jump over the Decimilate towards Crystallize. A Remnant also in place to make sure he cannot head north to escape. They surround this Naga Siren, take down Crystallize. Magical is committing to try and find kills, but Nyx with the jump out, he will live. Magical is going to get pulled back by this Remnant after the Sleight of Fist ends. Kasani is just layering down the damage with this Napalm and Firefly. They clean him up as well. Hellraisers, they're absolutely back into this.
So
just going to try and run him down. See if they can find him. They're popping the Stampede. Navi might try and take the fight. Crystallize pops the Song. They are relatively close. It's easy. It's close enough for the setup. Static Storm and Kinetic Field catches the two of them. Self-fuels buys time, but not enough for Roger. Roger still goes down. Kasani finds the option to lasso the Ember. Magical will die. He's dead for 7. He does have buyback if he feels the need to come back. And Pasha goes forward with the blink of the 4-man Hoostop. That is good enough for Magical to buy back. Navi, they're going to try and turn this fight, but Crystallize, he's falling fast and he's out of it. They kill off the Naga Siren. Magical's got to find some kills in return, but Nyx jumps over towards Kasani. They don't have the vision or control to catch out the Ricky. He'll escape. Self-fuels buys a little bit more time for Kasani. In fact, it's enough. Kasani's going to live. Magical's not able to kill him off. He gets knocked back. The flame break into the Remnant. Magical dead for 100 seconds because of that dieback. Ilias is trying to TP out, but the Yules, again, it cancels it all. The Disruptor is dead. And Navi, they've just lost the entirety. The Skadi that he queues up to make sure that he can have some force in the fights without worrying too much about, for instance, the smoke screen and such, holding him down and in place. Down bottom, though, the jump's been made onto both Slayer and Pasha. They're gone. They're into the base. See what sort of a trade Navi can do down bottom with this illusion.
Remnant out fast.
They've got the jump. They've got the catch. Instantly, the Yules into the Ether Remnant and groups up. Funnick's just
with buyback. No buyback. They found Rick.
Ooh, they have.
Look at Pango.
Is that combo? Ricky is in. Is there any way of saving him? There is. Ricky just gets shredded. Will buy back. That is the counter to the combo. He'll come instantly in with the buyback. Navi, they try and get out, but the lassos, they're in. They have the ability to cancel the BKB TP out from Crystallize. He's locked in place. They've got one force to offer. It's not enough to save him. Crystallize is dead. They'll turn over towards Pasha. And with no Crystallize for 70 seconds, no Pasha for 70 seconds as well, Hellraisers, they can just continue to run down Navi one by one. Kasani, he's not even going to fall. He's able to step out of the Mystic Flare. It's 4 dead on Navi.
We saw that move. We saw that before.
Yeah. We definitely did.
Yeah, Navi's job is to go on them right away.
Who they're found? They're going to go on the Lesh.
Not that good.
Lesh is dead. Gem will hit the deck, but as you say, Lesh is prepared with the buyback. Funnick straight into the game. Once more, Miposhka's got the Dissimilate to jump out. He's able to get away, but they have the vision for the drag back with the glimpse. Another astral step still saved, so Miposhka will live. Hellraiser's doing a good job of fighting Navi outside of the pit. Kasani, he's in. The lockdown on Magical. Lasso buys him some time, but Magical still with the BKB can commit onto Miposhka. Miposhka, Resonant Pulse and an astral step out. He will live. He turns with the Remnant. Magical is just getting toyed around with, but there's the backup he requires. Pasha's in with the 2-man Hoostop. The follow Mystic Flare. Funny has to put the BKB in an attempt to get out of there. Kasani flies over the ravine, Funnick's being
And it's
chased
still
down
Funnick.
by the illusions of Crystallize. Funnick is dead. A dieback effectively for the Leshrac. Pango's silenced up. He's trying to chase on a Crystallize.
Save the
Crystallize
Naga.
is the focus. They've got to keep this Naga Siren alive, but he's been bashed. He's held in the smoke screen. Crystallize, he goes down. They get the big kill. Hellraisers hitting back hard despite losing the Leshrac. They look towards Slayer. The bash, the root. He's dead and gone. Hellraisers will win the fight around this area. Navi cannot go for Roche, as now they themselves, they're buying back. They've got to try and keep their supports alive, but they cannot get to Slayer in time.
And we'll see what happens.
See what they want to blow on the bat here. Jump forward, who's stopping the Mystic Flare? That's done it. Kasani's gone. Instant buyback from the Batrider as he looks to return to the side of his teammates. Maposhka committing in deep. Nyx, he's just going for the backlines. He finds the Scar. The Static Storm is down. Nyx, he's in deep. He's rooted in place. They've got him the once. Can they do it again? The Aegis is popped. Rolling over here. Roger just committing chaos onto the backlines of Navi, hitting all three of them with that ultimate. He goes straight across over towards Magical as well. Lasso and trapped up in the smoke screen. It is game over. It is GG. As Hellraisers, they will take game 2. Navi just couldn't hit off that combo. They couldn't hold it off long enough. Hellraisers, I mean, this team, we saw it against VP and we're seeing it here against Navi. This Hellraisers squad looks pretty darn terrifying, S4.
Yeah, Roger.
I don't see them piercing base. I just don't see it.
They're going to jump in onto Jug again, and it's enough. The silence is beautiful. The layering, amazing. Another silence coming in the form of Phantom Embrace. Oh, it looks like Crit will get blocked off just a little bit. It's attempting to run away. They're going to get the vision with Sprout. And now Ryoya doing the brunt of the damages. Crit will live to see another day thanks to that roll. Kezu getting initiated on. We see Echo Slam onto a couple heroes. Looks like Fly will take most of that damage, though. So it's a 2-for-1 as EG now on the run. As Ryoya goes back into, I mean,
that's pretty good, actually.
Oh, he's actually coming back in. The Crit coming back in as well. That's a lot of damage being applied. And even the illusion from Darkseer doing a little... it's poking.
If there was
It has
anything
untouchable.
else in the tank there, anything, that's 2 or 3 kills from Ryoya.
Yeah, that's true.
So cheap. The build up is nice too. You want the chainmail on Darkseer, you want some armor, you want the regen, and then you're almost there. So even in a terrible game, you can get a high impact.
Oh, no. Moon blocked himself in. I was about to compliment him, and then he did that. As the jump in now from Ryoya, Mumiata can only watch in horror as his teammates are getting... Well, never mind. His teammates have come to help now. Ryoya now on the run. Ensnare from the Searing Chains. Do they have enough damage to actually take him out? He gets the stun, and here comes Alchemist in the meantime. Looks like the concoction will be enough to take out the Nature's Prophet. So it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, he's so
As
fast,
Grimstroke, I believe, was
dude.
dead before that. Skeeter now on the run. Manta
He has
style intel.
840 move speed with Surge.
Nice Searing Chains onto 2. As I believe
Bonkers, man.
that EG will now attempt to run away. Because Alchemist has absolutely no mana to speak of. Buyback onto the Nature's Prophet, so he's going to be here very shortly. There's Searing Chains onto 2. Vacuum to try to help out, but not a whole lot of follow-up.
Oh, that's a
Crit
good
doing
figure.
his best.
Sprout.
Soulbind onto 2 now to follow. See if they can get anything on top of that. Doesn't look like Arteezy will tumble along with Bulba. And EG just getting rolled over in this fight. Fissure from Moon Meander into the Enchant Totem. And Bryle is unstoppable.
Ember is going into a Deso build for damage. Oh, might see some trouble here for Bryle.
Yep, Ember Spirit.
Yule in time.
Has the Yules.
Oh, he mistimed it.
into... Oh, the Remnant. Another Remnant. Oh my god, he's going to live.
Oh, crit.
Unreal.
Oh, no,
I
no,
hear
no,
an
no.
Echo Slam onto 2. Looks like Grimstroke might be the first to fall, but nice Bulba mechanism will keep Fly alive a little bit longer. They're going to find a kill on Enchantress at the very least. They don't even bother. They assume his TP is up. Little do they know. But yeah, that's a very annoying hero to chase.
Alk. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You talked about this combo. Well, buy back onto Enchantress. See if they go any further here. They know Echo Slam is down. They're going to take out Moon Meander first regardless, though. There's the wall. Only gets 1 hero, but it is the Juggernaut. That's the most important one to get. Alchemist. The Inkswell not going to do a whole lot here. Ember Spirit using himself. Actually, I believe that was Ryoya doing that. They're going to be able to clean him up as a result. The chain stuns are there. 3 dead for Crazy as Kezu looks to be next on the list. Gets stunned out. Do they have another one? They do very shortly in the Aether Remnant. And I do believe they're going to find this kill eventually as the chase onto AUI is there as well. Although Kezu, they're going to keep stunning him. This is the the best attempt of a TP I've ever seen.
But it makes their game, it makes it a little bit trickier because Bryle kind of needs to set up, but he's also very weak defensively.
Crit rolls in. AUI silence. Bulba dealing massive damage with that Ion Shell. They're going to give up on the kill entirely as Fly again drops to his death. He's going to buy back immediately, but there's the root, there's the sheep. Bulba is donezo. He does have buyback, but no wall for another 96 seconds. See if he expends it or not. Crit stuck in kind of a corner right now. Ryoya comes in. Only has one ult charge right now.
Ward.
Poor Arteezy stuck in the trees. Does have quelling, but he has to put it back in from his backpack, so it's still on cooldown. Taking heavy damage. There's a buyback onto Bulba. The Omni Slash completely onto Arteezy. A huge kill coming in for Crazy. 70 seconds on the deck, and Bulba, again, no wall. All you can do is surge. Darkseer surging in Arteezy. Kezu inside the trees. Gonna initiate with that newly picked up Abyssal Blade. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple here. Soulbind onto 2. That's a double Yules. Omni Slash on top now. 2 for nothing in favor of EG as Cricket's taken on in quick succession now. Crazy. Continuing this attempt is buyback onto Earth Spirit. As it looks like this fight is turning in favor of EG quite heavily. AUI now on the run. So the lone survivor will be the Ember Spirit. Did cost the Earth Spirit the buyback. Triple kill for Arteezy. Do you think Void Spirit is the choice? I think so. I think Grimstroke is maybe number 2 on the list, actually.
Grimstroke is really good, too. Grimstroke Illusion of Jugger is no joke. It's really strong.
That can't be right. He bought an Ag. All right, we'll see.
I think he's going to give it to Grim.
I think there's more to it, man.
Oh, Shaker again. Moonrander's totally out of position here.
All right, who does he give it to?
Wait, what was even the hope there? What were they hoping for?
They're just feeding now.
Dude, that is... This is a pretty admirable defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Juggernaut's up in 10 seconds, so I think EG needs to be on the run now without their Grimstroke. And Aegis, again, has to be relatively soon. It's going to pop. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple of heroes. Buyback onto Fly. Darkseer not able to get off any spells. Ryoya has another charge to expend if he really wants to get out of dodge, but they're going to use all their buybacks that they can just to finish this game if they can win this fight, which they probably will. The Omni Slash on 2 heroes. It's mostly on the Alchemist, but a crit, beautiful Ghost Scepter, tanking a lot of that damage, or mitigating, I should say. Here comes Ryoya. Massive damage. Triple kill for Arteezy as the buybacks galore come out for Crazy, but they know Juggernaut finally has his ult available. Juggernaut, again, 50 seconds on the deck. Bulba, no wall to speak of. Ryoya just creating as much space as he can. BKB's popped galore, and looks like they're going to be able to take out the Ancient eventually. But the Sprout being very annoying. Oh, the backdoor protection, but they're actually going to go through it.
That was almost enough.
EG win the series 3-1. All right, I'm so confused. Was the Aghanims at base the whole time? I have to look at his inventory.
I didn't
right
see
now.
anybody get it.